Welcome back. I am back now for our part 3 of our place value video series. Today we're going to talk about the forms of writing numbers in our base 10 system, and we're going to talk about words like what is the value of a digit, how many hundreds are in this number, how many thousands in this number. So I'm going to show you a few strategies and some vocabulary that will be useful. So we have three forms, three ways of writing a number, expressing a number. We have standard form, which is another way of saying number form or numeral. Expanded form, I like to tell the students that here we stretch out the numeral into its values. And then word or number name, that's when we write a number in written form, in words. So standard form, let's start with the number 7,863. So for standard form, this is how you would write it using the digits 7, 8, 6, and 3, and each digit is in its own place. Expanded form, we're going to take the number written in standard form and we're going to write the value of each digit and separate it by addition signs. So I start with the greatest digit, which is 7, which is in the thousands place. So that's 7,000. That's the value of that 7. Plus the value of the 8, which is 800, because if I had an imaginary chart here, this is the ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. So that's how I know what the value of a digit is. I look at the digit and I look at the place and I put it together. So this is 7,000s plus 800 plus 6 tens, which is 60, plus 3 ones, which is 3. So that's expanded form. It's stretched out by the values of each digit. And in word or number name, now I write it in words. So this is 7,000, and after the word thousand comes a comma. So 7,863. Okay, so that's the three forms. You can try this with other numbers and practice it. You also have homework as well, so this should help you with that. Now, when they ask what is the value of a digit, they're asking, as I said previously, if you have a number such as 863 and they want to know the value of the 6. What I have to think about is each digit is in a place. So if I label my places, that will help me figure out the value of this digit. So in unit form, I would write 6 tens. That's the value of that digit. And in standard form, it would be 60. So 6 tens, 60. All right, if I had a larger number such as this, and I ask you what is the value of the 4, well, that's ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So that's 4 thousands. That's unit form. In standard form, it would be 4,000. The 4 followed by 3 zeros. So that's what they mean by the value of a digit. Now we move to something a little more sophisticated and challenging. Let's take a number such as this, 17,158. And I want to know how many tens are in this number. Now, you would think, well, 5 is in the tens place, so there's 5 tens. But when you look at the whole number, this number is way too big just to have 5 tens, because that would be 50. This number is 17,150. So when I think of the places, when I ask how many tens, all I'm going to do is cover up all the digits Not, I'm going to look at the digits up from the 10,000s up to the tens. And when I read that, this number has 1,715 tens. That's how many tens make up that number. If I want to know how many hundreds, I would cover up the ones in the tens place, and I would see there's 171 hundreds. And in thousands, I would cover up to the thousands place, and I notice that there's 17 thousands. So this is what I want you to do. This is a challenge. Anyone who can complete this challenge will earn a special reward. So you have to definitely check out the video. Here's a number. I want you to write this word in write this number in expanded form. Then number name. I want to know what is the value of the 2 that I just underlined. Then I want you to tell me how many thousands are in this number. I want to know how many hundreds are in this number. And one last question. How many ones are in this number? So this is your challenge. So I'm going to hold it in place. Please take a look at it. You can come back to school with it complete anytime in the next week. And if they're all correct, you will earn a special reward. Okay. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.